Welcome to Connection Card Pro. In this short tutorial, I will show you how to get access to your organization's personal hub setup. Your personal hub is where your church members or members of your organization can log in to manage giving, event registrations, groups, their contact details, and much more. If you haven't set up your organization's public profile yet, you'll want to do that first by going to the Communications menu, Settings, and Organization Profile. If needed, please check out our tutorial video on setting up your organization's profile. To get started with the Personal Hub, go to the Communications menu, choose Settings, and then choose Hub and App Settings. First, make sure that your Personal Hub is enabled by checking the checkbox for Personal Hub mobile app enabled. The first two options determine how individuals are able to gain access to your church or ministry's Personal Hub. If you check the invite required for new Personal Hub users checkbox, then individuals will only be able to create a Personal Hub account if they have received an email with a unique invite link. To provide the greatest accessibility for your members, we recommend most churches not use this option. I should note that anyone who is set up as an administrative user already has access to a Personal Hub account. Administrative users can find their Personal Hub by clicking on your profile image in the top right corner and choosing Personal Hub. Non-administrative users, when logging in, will only see their Personal Hub and will not have access to any of the administrative pages. Next, you can choose whether or not you'd like to allow individuals who are not already in your database to create an account. If enabled, you will see a warning, as this does mean that individuals who you may not know will be able to create an account. However, if you set your settings with this in mind, this should not create a security risk. If most of your people are already in your database, you can leave this unchecked. However, if you are working on onboarding most of your people to Connection Card Pro and would like them to help with adding their name to your database, we'd recommend enabling this option. Next, you can decide on the branding and layout of the Personal Hub. This will affect the appearance of your login page, Personal Hub pages, and many of your public-facing pages. There are a few special cases though. If you do not wish to call it a Personal Hub, you can call it whatever you'd like by choosing a custom label for your Personal Hub. Then, choose which features individuals should have access to within your Personal Hub. Choose from your organization's profile, which is information about your organization. Groups, events, calendar, and giving. Donors who have set up a recurring gift will always have access to the giving page in the Personal Hub, even if you have disabled giving. This is so that they are able to manage or cancel their recurring gift. We understand that many churches use other words or jargon other than ministries, small groups, and crews. For that reason, you can also define how each of these group types should be labeled in your Personal Hub. Next, choose settings related to self-managed profiles. If you allow individuals to self-manage their profiles, they will be able to edit or update their own basic contact information. This will automatically update your database. This only applies to basic and common contact information. Personal Hub users are not able to see many of the other fields or any custom fields which you store in your people database. For churches using Connection Card Pro, there are a number of settings related to how prayer requests are handled in the Personal Hub. Use these settings to determine who is able to submit prayer needs and how these prayer needs are presented. If approval is required before sharing a prayer need in the Personal Hub, you can choose which users are able to approve those items. Next is the member directory. We understand the importance of maintaining a member directory for the people in your church to stay connected. We have also taken steps to ensure privacy and security for everyone involved. You may choose to enable or disable the member directory. Users must always be logged in either using the Personal Hub or the Connection Card Pro mobile app in order to view the member directory. Member information is never shared publicly. Only members assigned to the selected classifications are able to view and be included in the member directory. This allows you to keep your member directory limited only to members, protecting the privacy of your members from others who may not be closely connected to your church, and also protecting the privacy of guests. Additionally, you may exclude the members of any departments from being included in the member directory. This will apply only to members who are classified as the department's default classification, and will not apply to individuals who are classified as leaders of the department. This is a great way to make sure that anyone who is part of your children's ministry and youth ministry are not included in the member directory. Once finished, you can save these settings by clicking Save at the bottom. We highly recommend that you spend a little time playing around with these settings and seeing how they impact the Personal Hub, in order to make sure that your Personal Hub is set up in a way that works best for your church. As a pro tip, you can also create a test profile to see exactly what your members see without impacting your current user account. With most email providers, adding a plus followed by any other text in your email address before the @ sign will send these emails to your same email address. However, Connection Card Pro will treat these as unique email addresses. If your email address is joe@connectioncard.net, you could instead use Joe plus Personal Hub at connectioncard.net when creating a new person in your database. Use this as a means of testing your Personal Hub settings and playing around. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to check out our other tutorials.